Okay, and we are live.
Are we?
Yes, it says
How's
we
it
are.
going?
It's going good.
Hopefully somebody hops in here.
Yeah, I think someone was in here earlier, but I will go ahead and I almost said tweet.
Tweet it out
Yeah, I don't even.
on our command point Twitter.
Yeah,
Do we
really.
have a Twitter?
So we do, but
Oh,
I don't use Twitter, so.
yeah. Me neither. Oh, we got 18 already.
Oh,
No,
sick.
wait. It said we had 18, and I clicked on it, and now we're at 9. So I don't know which one is right.
Come on, YouTube.
I gotta pull up the stream because I just realized I don't even have it up.
Oh no, get that up.
That might be important. So skirmish stuff today. Most importantly, kill team stuff today.
Mm-hmm.
Looking forward to that. I mean, what do we think? I mean, we did predictions on the podcast that we just did like a week or two ago.
Yeah.
So I mean, I believe my prediction was Space Marines and Tyranids with like Death World Forest, and it's probably not going to be that, but
Yeah.
you know,
I'm gonna go ahead and predict that. I don't know. I think the leagues of Votan, maybe they're
the
gonna be.
squats.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, the squats.
I'm not going to call them that. I don't even like. That's not even a thing you can call them. That's just the name of the faction.
Yeah, true.
I'm not going to say
They're not.
leagues
They're
of
not
Votan
like
every time.
Votanese.
Maybe they are.
I don't know. I don't know.
Voltanglish. Nids and squats would be sick because that's
That
like the
would
lore,
be
right?
yes. Oh, that'd be really cool, actually.
Maybe it's demons and gray knights. No, we all know it's not that.
There's no way it'd be demons and Grey Knights. There's no way.
That would be a great
Well,
box.
actually, it is the year of chaos.
Yeah,
You know.
that would be a great box.
Yeah, it'd be really cool, but I don't know. I think the next time any like new Grey Knights models come out, they're going to be like just like Primaris-fied like Grey Knights. Or they're just gonna like redo a bunch of the line because some of those models are showing their age.
Maybe, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. We got 21 watching. Hello, everybody. How's it going? It's good to have you. We're going to have to sit through some games we don't play, Ryan.
Yet. Games that we don't play yet.
I mean, yeah, you're right. I've still got all these Corsair sprues sitting around. Haven't even started tearing into them yet.
Oh no. Do you even want to at this point?
I do want to. They're
Yeah.
fun. I think they look like a lot of fun. I wish they were better. You know, maybe they'll get buffed. Who knows?
Yeah, that could always happen.
That could be a thing. Guys, give us your predictions in chat. I want to see what we got here.
Striking Scorpion / Banshees versus Space Marines. Yo, Striking Scorpions, they need new models anyway. So that would be really dope. We're not going to get another Eldar release this year. It's not going to happen.
I'm kind of done with it for a while.
It's not going to be Deathwatch. Deathwatch is not going to get.
I wouldn't be surprised though.
I'd be very surprised if they did Deathwatch.
Why?
Because the standard like Deathwatch veteran kit, it's good. You know, there's nothing inherently wrong with those models. It comes with so many different weapon options. Like there's nothing lacking in that kit, really.
Yeah.
And then it's like all the Primaris, Like I feel like I feel like there's like a dead end with like the Primaris Marines and stuff. Like I don't know where you can go from here other than like faction specific like like upgrade sprues and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean they can just write anything. You can just write anything. So
they could.
Corn, TSM kill team versus squats.
Probably no
That's
chaos
no.
again. Well,
No.
no chaos marines at least.
Yeah. Squats? Yeah. I feel like that's only a matter of time. Okay, so this is the first reveal.
Ooh.
Oh, this is kill team.
Oh. Oh. You think so? Oh, I feel like it is. Traitor Guard. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. Phobos Space.
Oh.
Okay, there we go. There's the Space Marines. So looks like
Yo.
infiltrators and cursors. Oh my god, is that an Ogren? Is that a Chaos Ogren?
Yo,
Is that a
these
Reaver?
Chaos Guard look so good.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is huge.
I love the guy with the duct tape mags.
Yeah, that power fist is so like comically big on him. I love it.
Eddie, what do you know?
Kill teams, yeah. Okay.
The next quarter.
Morak. I'm gonna say Morak.
I'm gonna say Morak too.
Yeah, that guy just said Morak. Okay.
So
Traitor
yeah.
Guard. Okay. Phobos. Interesting.
it makes sense with the
So
Phobos.
probably-
They are like your
probably-
special ops, like infiltration type Warhammer Space Marines.
Have missions that
Yeah, I mean, probably Reavers and Cursors and Infiltrators from the looks of it.
Narrow opening to the Dark Imperium opening.
I don't know. I didn't see anybody with a skull face. Like,
Well, the one guy had a
Uh,
combat knife.
oh, okay. Well, Incursors can take that too, but
They have the blades, so maybe it was an Incursor. I don't know. It
True.
looked like a Reaver.
they all
sergeant, yeah.
literally wear the same armor.
Yeah, that's true. That's why they're Phobos. Also, an Ogren, that was a Chaos Ogren.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for that.
Phobos Marines in there, and you've got Traitor Guardsmen. I think Traitor Guardsmen will be a hit for the
I
Forces
was
of
going to
Chaos.
say the chat has
I thought they
reacted
might have liked
quite
that. Yeah,
well
I
to the
thought.
Traitor
I thought
Guard.
they might like that.
Okay, so I was,
think
I was
Space
kind of
Marines
hoping
as
that Kill
well,
Team would be the
I think
last
always
thing.
fancy Space Marines doing
Yeah,
really
me
well.
too.
I mean, we may
Now
not
I'm
That
like,
way we
oh,
could, like-
okay.
weren't feeling quite
I
as
guess we can just hang.
secure
Yeah,
like
for
talk
sure.
about this.
We'll give them a chance. To
Um,
so there is
Ooh.
the box set itself,
So-
and you can see that it comes with some of the lovely new Fronteris terrain. So it's set on a
Traitor
kind of
Guard.
world,
So first of all, this shows us
you've
they're
got
willing to
some
bring
nice
back
big
like the
line of
Blackstone
terrain, but
vibes,
also quite a lot of big empty space.
which is
Mhm.
awesome.
Interesting
So that, I mean,
tactical
Gellerpox
decisions, like
hope in the
one of
future.
The cool things about Kill Team
Um,
is that as much as the miniatures.
This is a faction that isn't really in the game. Like, I mean, you know, it's like its own thing.
You mean like the Traitor Guardsmen?
Yeah.
It's like their own thing? Yeah. Well, it is the Year of Chaos, Shane. The Heretic Astartes are getting their own codex soon. So I'm assuming probably in that new codex, the stats for this kill team would be in there, you know, to be played in games of 40K. Well, there are a lot of Marines actually in this box. What?
Oh yeah,
Do
I
you
like
see
that.
this?
That's the front. That's that terrain.
This is,
is
bro. This
interesting.
is not an elite team. This is
Well,
not. This is.
no.
There's 10
No, no,
Marines.
no, 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 no,
in
no, no,
here.
no, no. There's probably not 10 on the team.
I'm
but that's
looking at a
probably in the
picture of
box.
the board, Shane, and there's 10
There's
Marines
not.
on the board.
They did the same thing with the Traitors, though. With the Legion, they showed 10 on the board in the picture. They're
Oh.
not going to have all 10 on the in the team.
Cool. Very
That would be
cool. False advertising, then I guess.
There's probably 6. There's probably 6 because they did because this conversation, I saw this happen with the Nachmund preview pictures. They had like 1 million Legionnaires on the board, and there were people like actually saying, "Oh, I think there's going to be 10 on the team," and that's not happening.
Well, that's disappointing.
I don't think I'm ready for 10 Marines on a kill team.
Blackstone Fortress. But
Okay, though, that Ogren, I want him.
My favorite is probably the guy, either the guy with the riot shield or the guy kind of on the left to the right of the plasma gunner with like the 2 meat cleavers.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Yep. There's a lot more melee, I feel.
Yeah, which is good. I don't want them to just be like Vet Guard, except slightly different.
And that's like a commissar, kind of like an evil commissar.
Yeah.
I love that.
So in the Blackstone like Fortress expansion, it was the commissar and the Bulgrin that were together in the same box.
Mm-hmm. Dude, that Bulgrin alone. I wonder how many. He's got to have
so
18
cool.
wounds, right?
I would hope so.
And it's got to be 18 wounds.
Or you can build the box vanilla, as it were, and make everybody basically like a
Oh man.
normal trooper with a las gun.
So hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Terrain looks trash unless they change setup rules with objectives. Yeah, I mean that terrain set, the way they have it built and shown in the picture is horrible for kill team, but like you can break that kit up, not like literally, you know.
Yeah.
But like it's like meant to be like modular-ish, you know. There's just multiple different ways that you can build it, so you can set it up fine for kill team.
Yeah, the board they were showing looked kind of like a narrative setup, where like an actual defense position.
Yeah, and there were like 10 Space Marines on the board.
Yeah, that too.
But if you want something more organized for your
Blooded
Yeah.
kill teams. They're called that. Militarum Traitoris.
I'm stoked
So
that these guys are out now, especially, you know, with Darktide coming out in September.
Ooh. Also,
Yeah.
that's totally a sniper. So this is yet another team with that
With
that
a-
sniper
yeah.
chassis.
Yeah.
Looks like I bet there actually is 12 on this team.
Yes. Yeah. I'm assuming everything that they're showing, like, you would be able to run. I'm looking at the poses and everything, and I don't see like a double up on any poses,
Yeah,
which
I don't
is
see.
good. Except maybe the guy with the cleavers and the plasma gunner. No, those are different. They have different legs.
Maybe the guy in the top right is the only one to me that looks like he could be like a basic guardsman.
Yeah. They all look like unique sculpts, so I'm assuming out of the box you'd be able to build all of these models. You're not going to have to like build one and not be able to build the other.
Mm-hmm.
Just to give you a sense that all of these are multi-part kits.
I can already tell which of these guys are getting crack grenades.
Yeah.
Options where you can just build them with cool kit, basically. So you've got a very kind of almost siege specialist looking guy.
I want to know how that storm shield thing works. I mean, not storm shield, but that shield works. Is that a shotgun that he's holding?
Yeah.
Absolutely. So I mean,
It's like a.
It looks like
sawed-off.
it looks like a double-barreled sawn-off, but also pump-action shotgun.
I love that.
Oh, he's got the shotgun shells on his fan brace or whatever there. That's cool.
Yeah.
I like the wrapping around the sniper barrel, or the barrel of that sniper rifle. I was thinking of
Oh,
doing
me
that
too.
with green stuff for the Vet Guard. All right, show us the Marines. Show us the Space Marines. These guys are definitely the stars of the box, though. I can't believe that they have. That they decided to come out with like new Phobos sculpts. Honestly,
Yeah, really.
because it was like 2 years ago that like Infiltrators came out. I feel like, or maybe it was like 5, and I just haven't noticed.
It took us this long to get a Space Marine team, though. That's pretty shocking.
Yeah, right. They did it right. They released Orcs and they released Imperial Guard in the first box instead of
Who
just
are they
going
gonna
like
put?
a.
Who are they going to put with Gellerpox? Am I allowed to treat this?
It's got to
as
be the Rogue
confirmation?
Traders. They gotta
Can
have. They gotta have Rogue Traders.
I was going to say, can I use this as confirmation that we're going to get Gellerpox in
Yeah.
the Rogue Traders?
No, that'll be the title of the highlight video. Is Gellerpox confirmed?
That'd be so click.
And then on the thumbnail, I'll literally put the Gellerpox guy.
Oh man, you
That'd
can't
be-
do that.
Oh,
You
it'd
can't do
be
that.
so funny though, Shane.
That would be vicious.
It'd be so funny.
A political officer within the Imperial.
This guy's power
I
maul
think
is
what happened
sick.
he lost his hat at some point.
I think the
That's it,
commissar
so
looks
that's
goofy.
it's
I'm
just-
not a fan of the
I like to
sculpt.
imagine that his just hat was getting stolen by the.
Honestly, hot
and
take.
it just flipped him out completely.
I don't mind it.
Yes, and then they need
His
to
head
find
looks
who
like
are the Phobos
weirdly
Strike
not
Team.
proportioned to his body.
This
I
is
feel.
something
Maybe that's just me. I don't know.
Eddie and I had a chance to sort of get quite excited about these before we went live. Looking at all
Bro,
the-
this is
I love
literally they already have a model kit out for.
the incursors that you can currently get, but with more options.
So I mean, I can't tell the difference between any Marines. So you tell me, are these significantly
Okay,
different? I don't
so it looks like.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you've built anything from the kill team,
Yeah,
source
I'm
that
gonna
has
listen to what they're
an
saying
optional
here.
Extra sprue, you'll kind of understand the sort of thing we're talking about here. So we've seen it already with Chaos Space Marines and with Pathfinders, where you get like an extra bunch of options to turn your troops into specialists, and you can see a variety of different specialists in there. So I think the far right is maybe the most obvious. You can see that he's got a medic pack, so you can kind of like heal your troops, and that's always really useful.
So they all
Some of those
look
wounds
like
you've
they're
got
just like
some,
Phobos
sniper
infiltrators.
specialists in there, so like sort of middle,
Sergeant
top
is
right.
dabbing, by the way.
If we roll to the next image, there,
Oh, for
you
sure.
can see the marksman up close, and he's adjusting the
Yeah,
sight
it's
on
basically
the,
just
sort
they're
of targeting
infiltrators
array on
or
his-
incursors.
telescopic sights. That sounds a little bit prosaic for the grim darkness,
And
but the targeting array on his stalker pattern bolter, just giving it the good old.
they've got an
adjustment
upgrade
for the,
sprue with
ends
them.
somebody at the other side of the tabletop.
Well, like, there's
I
not
love
much
that he
difference
looks at it,
between them and the
because
incursors
sort of
slash
wanted to build it, and now
infiltrators
we've
kit.
got this lovely multiple
So like
option.
if you
But if
already
looked at that sort
if
of
you're watching
whole
this and you
shot of
already
all of them
have one of
together,
those kits, then you can easily just run this already. You don't have to buy the box in order to run this team, really. The
Each
upgrade
box
parts are
has had-
cool.
In each box they've released so far, one of the teams is like that though. Have you noticed that? Where like with Octarius, like you can kind of make like Vet Guard a little bit with
Yeah.
like other boxes. With Chalnath, you could easily do Pathfinders. With Necromunda, you could easily do the Legion.
Yeah. With these, you could easily like convert like a specialist up for the Space Marines, but in order to convert all those like veteran or not veteran guardsmen, geez, those heretic guardsmen, that would take a lot more work. So I mean,
Yeah. Still doable, but yeah.
yeah. So I don't. Yeah, they all just it says Phobos Strike Team. So I'm not. They've shown this one picture of 3 Marines for like an hour at this point.
Yeah.
But I didn't see anything in that initial photo of like all 10 of the Marines or whatever that come in this box
And when you
of
play,
like a Reaver.
you don't tend to need all of the models.
I thought this guy on the right with the goggles might have been like an incursor because he's got like a targeting scope or something on top of his backpack there.
Let's go. So you've got more.
He's also
Mhm.
got like a pair of binoculars, so maybe that's like a piece of equipment that this the team can take.
You can go, okay, I'm up against orcs. They're going to want to get up close and personal. Let's get some combat specialists in there. Or
And they're going to look extra rad in the sort of the Caliban green or the
I mean,
sort of that sort of
maybe.
matte black of the Raven Wing, which is clearly where my mind is at. Well, we are behind schedule
Oh.
because we got too excited,
Too
but that is
excited.
fine.
It's okay.
What?
I apologise for nothing.
Is that all they're
So,
showing?
reveal number 1 is in the books, but we are, I think it's fair to say, not done now. They've been-
All right. Well, I wish I got
Middle
to
Earth,
see
content.
the
We want to
team a
see
little bit longer. I'm gonna
some
rewind
for
this.
the Middle Earth strategy battle game. Let's see if we can oblige them. So we know that Defense of the North is.
All right, they're about to talk about Middle Earth, so I mean, we can
Oh,
chill
cool.
out and just talk to
bearing down
chat.
upon us.
Yeah, I
Um,
guess.
Seen some of the models released.
So, Traitor Guard versus Phobos. Well, I mean, they're calling it Phobos. Looks like a bunch of infiltrators, but so technically right, I guess. I mean,
Yeah.
they are Phobos.
Yeah, they are all Phobos. All 3 of those
Um,
Marines share the same armor and stat line, basically.
I mean, Traitor Guard is really interesting. It's weird to me that they're doing that before, well, while we still have factions from the compendium that don't have bespoke. That's strange to me.
Oh, I see what you mean. I don't know. Traitor Guard are cool enough that I don't mind it at all. Honestly, there are some teams in the compendium that I just don't think are ever going to get. I don't think they're ever going to get like a bespoke team.
I think everything in the compendium is going to get a bespoke team.
I don't
I
know.
think so.
I don't see it.
I think
You think demons will get a compendium
I do.
or a bespoke team?
I think we're low on the rung, but I do think we will. Same for
Okay.
crew.
Okay.
Because my impression, the only reason I say that is because I feel like they just want to move on from the compendium. Like I feel like they just released it, and they can't wait to get away from it because that's not really what they want the game to be.
Yeah.
So that's why I say that to me it's surprising that they're doing Traitor Guard, because it's like this could have been another step away from the compendium, but now it's for some teams we're still hanging on to that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Let's see. What do we think in chat?
Somebody in chat says no chapter flavor rules for Space Marines is a big miss. Yeah, they didn't seem to indicate anything regarding like chapter tactics or anything, or from what I heard during this live stream. So I mean, hopefully that happens. It was in Elites of last year, or not last year, of the last edition of Kill Team. So hopefully there's something like that, where it's not just like all Space Marines are the same. The Phobos I kind of understand, because they kind of have like an operating procedure, I guess. Like you expect Phobos to do one thing and one thing only, and that's like infiltrate. That's their defining trait, so I don't really mind it with this team.
I think they're intentionally keeping some of these, like, I don't want to say vague, but like
I mean, this is just like a preview, so we don't know everything about the rules for either of these teams yet. They literally just showed a picture of them.
Well, no. I'm talking about how, in terms of the flavor, with each release, I think they're keeping it vague, because I do think that they want to have sub-factions on the table at some point.
Okay. Probably for like a future expansion or something.
Yeah, I would imagine. Who knows how long that'll be, but
Miku, you are right. If they wanted to do Phobos right, they should have given us Eliminators. I wanted to see Eliminators,
Eliminators
too, in a
sick.
Phobos team. It's literally a sniper specialist. Oh, wait, hang on. What's this? Yo, more squats?
Oh, more squats though?
Oh, wait, what? Oh,
Hold
squats in Necromunda. Damn, that is super disappointing if you play Kill Team.
Damn, we're over here getting Phobos.
Oh my
the millionth
god.
Infiltrator sprue. Come on.
Alright, Shane, we're a Necromunda channel now.
Oh, those models are so good.
They're so cool.
They just called them squats, by the way.
That ain't right.
It's still canon. Although I think actually the way they explained it was that they only called them squats on Necromunda.
Oh, okay.
Like,
then it makes sense, yeah. They look so freaking cool with the hard hats.
These remind me of like the 80s.
Oh my god, yeah.
It's like good quality. I love that.
Yeah.
Wait 25 years for some squats to come out.
Wow.
They all show up
The Kill Team I wish we had.
That's amazing. That's so amazing.
They're part of the Necromunda.
Bro.
I'm maulding over here. I'm green with jealous rage.
I know.
It's a fantastic plastic gang of miniatures, as much as you know, team that have been working on Necromunda over the past few years. I'll get into the details.
Man, that was cool.
Is this when we become? Is this when we become a Necromunda channel, Shane?
I'm looking at the models
right now. Are they seeing it live?
I'm wondering how I can convert this to one of the kill teams in this game.
great at shooting. They're carrying seriously advanced weapon.
Looks like they're on.
When you think about most
I can't tell if they're on 25s or. It looks like 32s to me.
I think they're on
Exactly
32s.
right. Round a stick. What a weapon.
Because they're not tall,
war gear. So,
but they're
center of the
wide.
back, for example, that's an iron head.
They are wide.
They're stocky.
Barrel-fed, drum-fed, heavy stubber. It's rapid fire. Too many.
Man.
Just pours lead out. You've got.
These models are so cool. They perfectly captured the old school vibe of the squats and just like modernized it.
Churning out the same sorts of number of shots that you'd expect from like a heavy weapon.
Yeah,
Sort of
that. I mean, this makes me excited for whatever they're gonna bring
that's an iron head bolt gun.
to kill team for squats.
Yeah, there will be a squat kill team. There's no way there won't be.
And then in our center, you've got the leader of the warband.
Man, how good! It's gonna be squats versus nids when we get it.
Maybe they will get a white dwarf team. I could see that.
And why am I just shamelessly calling them squats?
Hopefully.
Let me please explain.
No way.
10,000 years
They
ago,
will not
when
pass up that
Forest Galaxy
opportunity to
was
make a
over,
squat box.
The Imperium went through a period of great rebuilding as well as reconquest and hunting down the heretics and purging them. And one of the planets that needed a lot of rebuilding was Necromunda.
So the
itself.
Phobos team got
Squats, I suppose at the time,
infiltrators
would have been
confirmed, and we don't really know for sure what else.
I'm assuming you'd be able to build them as incursors.
Yeah. I mean, there's definitely
Because-
some guys with knives, so I mean that can be incursors.
Yeah, the incursors they do have combat blades. I didn't see anybody in that team that looked like a Reaver. There was nobody with like the lower like skull face mask, which is like the Reaver's whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
So no Reavers in there. Which is super unfortunate because Reavers in like big 40k right now are serve absolutely no purpose. They're so bad. And like in the last edition they had like a Reaver specific team, like the Space Wolf kill team, and they were super cool. They weren't very good back then either. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe you can and they just haven't showed pictures yet.
Yeah, you never know. Nothing excites me more than that Ogren, though, man.
This is just
I
the
love it.
box and an upgrade sprue. I'm not sure about the poses. I don't know if this is a whole new box, because I've got 2 squads of infiltrators and I don't think any of them really matched up pose wise with what we saw from the new kill team box.
Yeah, Reavers haven't been useful in a while in any game.
I think there was like some kind of like SKU list like early on in 8th edition, or like whenever like the Reavers like first like dropped that ran them, but they're just so bad. But they have scary masks, yeah. That's the one thing, is they look cool. So what you do is you take the Reaver heads and you just put them on your infiltrators. And then your infiltrators look cool.
In my in one of my lists from last Kill Team edition, I did run a Reaver Sergeant, I think.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I remember that.
My Blood Angels.
Yeah, a single Reaver Sergeant
just
for
one.
a very specific purpose. And yeah. So I actually do have like a Reaver Lieutenant in my 40k army. I don't run him all the time, but he's got a stratagem where you play it and it basically takes objective secured away from enemy units within like a certain radius of him. So it's good for like sniping objectives and stuff. But that's like that is the only Reaver model I have in my 40k army.
Man. Still showing these squats. I like that hammer guy.
Yeah, he's really cool. He's got the hammer, he's got a power fist, and then he's got like some kind of like drill or like welding tool.
Mm-hmm.
What's the I'm trying to think of the name of the video game. I played it with Greg and Kyle and Alex all the time. Where it's like you guys are literally dwarves. Mitch really likes it. What's the name of? Do you remember the name of that? It's like you're literally
No.
dwarves and you like go down in a drop pod, and there's like alien bug infestations, and you're trying to mine all these minerals and stuff. If somebody knows in chat, let me know, because
I don't have any idea.
I'm blanking
That
right now.
Sounds pretty cool, but not familiar.
Yeah, that's what these guys remind me of, which I'm sure like whoever made that game must have gotten some inspiration. Deep Rock Galactic, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, that game's fun.
I've never heard of that.
Deep Rock. Yeah.
Wonder what else? What other skirmish games are there?
Things
You know,
or,
this isn't even just skirmish
useful
games. Oh no, it
variations,
is.
whatever it is.
Yeah,
What are they showing in
it's
the
just
You can imagine
skirmish
them
games.
kind of-
So this could end.
you can imagine them
Yesterday,
kind
I
of, like,
think
in a
the
mining
live
pit
stream
somewhere,
went
like,
for like
and then some
went for like an hour or something, 54 minutes exactly, I think they said. But
It's like a break from the hard and bad jobs.
I don't know. This might be it.
Everything about it.
Well,
There's-
there is Warcry. Warcry is still a game that people play, right?
That game exists for sure.
That game does exist for sure.
Am I crazy? Were they talking about Middle Earth earlier?
Yeah, they were. Yeah.
That's not a skirmish
It's
game.
it's
Is it?
not a. I don't think so.
I mean, I can't say I've
Um,
ever seen anybody play that game.
It might be.
So, I mean, I can't say for sure that it's not a skirmish game.
We've got lots of lore for the Ash Waste Nomads. You can see one in the background, which talks about the different clans and how they're organized, how they operate.
Yo, so I've seen the Ash Waste like starter set for Necromunda sitting behind the counter at my friendly local game store, and it looks awesome.
I think
Necromunda
Every
looks
Necromunda box.
awesome.
Yeah, every Necromunda box just looks amazing.
Oh yeah, Underworlds, Warhammer Underpants.
That's a game as well.
That's
yeah.
a game.
Such a full and rich and complete setting in its own right, and I love the idea that like every world in the Imperium is this diverse, but you just never get to explore it. But with Necromunda,
Blood Bowl?
kind of delve into that.
Blood Bowl is a
Blood Bowl.
yeah, is a boxed game. So they called this day skirmish game or skirmish games instead of like boxed games. So I wish they
Yeah.
had done that. Just called it boxed games. Because all of the games that they're showing is under like the boxed games section on the Games Workshop website. So, I don't know.
Yep.
What do I know? Minor biker daddies. Yeah, that's definitely what the squats are.
The other place that we will have seen industrial vehicles outside of things.
Maybe they'll bring back.
Or no,
more
that's
than
what the Orlocks are.
Cargo 8 Ridge Hauler that we know
But
is
squats do bikes better.
would be in the forces of something like the Genus
Squats do bikes the best.
Of looted imperial vehicles for their own nefarious
There are
ends.
some sick AOS models for Warcry, and it's
Are available for use by any gang in this book.
So my Orlocks
It's
were
cool.
having their time when they got themselves a Goliath.
I just wish, I don't know why. I just have very, very little interest in Warcry. Like
Yeah,
I
it just didn't
I
catch
look
me.
at Warcry and I'm like, I just want to play Mordheim.
Yeah.
Just a 20-year-old out of production, out of print skirmish game.
They should bring that back. That should be the big announcement today.
I think.
Oh, could you imagine? If they did, I'd be so hype, actually. They brought back
Yeah.
Mordheim or Inquisitor.
Oh yeah, Inquisitor. Yeah.
It's not gonna happen.
No.
Did they
Definitely
tease a
not.
new White Dwarf for next month? No, they did not.
But there's plenty of vehicles.
Um,
everybody. And what it means basically is that if you have a gang for Necromunda, or you don't fancy one of those 3 gangs that's featured in the book of the
Oh
Outlaws,
my
you can
goodness.
still
This
come in
picture
the
of a
race
book
to
is so
build
intriguing.
kind of vehicular
I know. Can we get some other content?
And
on this
no
one?
wonder these guys are running behind on time. Up 5 minutes for Kill Team. Let's look at a Necromunda book for 3 hours. All right.
To sort of really breathe more life into your Necromunda games. There's all of that background. There's sort of extra brutes and things to be involved in.
Oh, they're still going.
I know.
It just keeps
I know.
going.
I miss Mordheim. Well, fortunately for you, Jesse, Mordheim never left. There is a free rulebook floating around, like the Mordheim Living rulebook. I think it even might be uploaded and like maintained by the same person who has like the Inquisitor Living rulebook up. Yeah, I plan on doing some Mordheim content soon, actually. I say soon, like in the future, I should say. There's Blooded Traitor Guard. Yeah, you missed it. You missed it. They've got the
Yeah, they're definitely different. So they're not necessarily designed.
they've got the Heretic Guard.
You know.
Yep. Versus
they look
Phobos
cool.
Marines.
Shane, do you think that they're gonna be good as Vet Guard?
Well,
I mean,
we're doing quite well.
as good?
So far,
I mean, like, probably not, but they could be.
I was so excited for people to see the Ironhead Prospectors. As you said,
I mean, it is another Horde team. Those have been pretty good so far.
For 32 years, Squats were my first ever Warhammer models, and they all vanished by the time I was.
Mordheim Tabletop Simulator. I don't think I would be doing any of that personally. I've got a bunch of old, like, not old, but I've got a bunch of, like, Warhammer Fantasy, I don't even remember what they're called. Just, like, dudes. Just dudes being bros, to make, like, a couple mercenary warbands, and then I got some Skaven.
There is more. How about we ask Raph to...
So I'm probably going to be building the... Well, they're already built. I'm just going to be painting those up.
Okay, what's next?
So Shane, I think you do have a little bit of a delay. What? The Gnarlwood.
Gonna be Warcry stuff? Was that a gun?
Yeah, was that a gun?
It's Warcry, okay.
I need somebody to explain it to me.
Potted history of Warcry. Warcry, since its inception, has effectively taken place.
Man, you know, that was... Those models at first glance. The guys with the bullheads look pretty cool. It looked kind of boring, though.
It was very cool. We got to see loads of different Chaos factions.
Yeah, nothing. It just looks like... So,
but what it meant was that the game was
without, like, no disrespect to anybody that likes Warcry, but those models that I just saw look like... If you showed me those and you said that they were already in Warcry, I would have totally believed you. they just look like all the Warcry models.
They look like guys. They look like guys and gals cosplaying as beastmen. Because they've got like bullheads.
Oh yeah.
Gnarlwood is a space within the realm of beasts, where, as you saw alluded to in that trailer, something has crashed into the...
Yeah, wait, like, hang on. Does that guy have a gun? What was that?
It looked like something.
By the law of power and riches and relics and magic items and all the stuff that usually happens whenever there's almost anything in Age of Sigmar.
I'm sorry. Maybe I'm too down on Warcry, because Mordheim is just so cool, and I want Mordheim.
I mean, I haven't played Warcry since it came out, so I mean, I don't know how different it is now. It's been a couple years, like 3 years.
Yeah.
I like it. So we saw within that video some new and quite distinctive models. What are the horns of...
Does that person on the bottom left have a hoe?
Rings a bell.
Is that a weaponized hoe?
Maybe.
They look kind of cool.
They do look cool, but I just feel like all the Warcry teams look the same.
The god of the Chaos Dwarves, or the legions of...
They all look so similar to me.
He is more than just a god of the Duardin. He is a deity that is worshipped by...
I do like that guy in the middle though, with his pitchfork.
Yeah.
Trident, actually, but pitchfork.
Nah, it's a... I don't even... Yeah, I guess it would be a pitchfork. Because with a trident, you need 3 spikes on it. Yeah, it looks like they worship cows.
We're going to destroy this place and we're going to replace it with
a little bit, yeah.
Desolation, in which we can put forges and
the Chaos Dwarf God. Why aren't they Chaos Dwarves?
They see themselves as on a righteous.
These guys worship a Chaos Dwarf god, and they don't have Chaos Dwarves. Why?
Particular Dark Master. So the miniatures are very cool. There's lots of kind of nods in there to the origins of Hashut. So
Chaos Dwarves when?
Default go-to icon is the great kind of brass bull.
Yep.
And you can see that represented on the horns and headdresses there of those warriors. And you can imagine that, you know, in game terms, they're going to run at you in a kind of literally bullish way.
I'm gonna go ahead
The other
and
thing that he's
translate.
famed for, that he's renowned
Or not
for, is
translate. I'm
this
gonna
idea of
turn
fire
that
and furnaces and forges.
servants
So he's,
kill team 2018 channel on the Discord to Traitor Guard right now.
Ooh,
A great moment.
nice.
for-
Yeah,
for-
yeah,
Although, what are they actually called? Blooded kill team.
yeah. The blooded. Just call him Traitor Guard.
Yeah, that's probably a bit less ambiguous.
They will just try and burn it down, basically. So, obviously, in the mortal realms,
Does this guy like shoot steam or something? He's got like a. It's like a bag. It's like a weaponized bagpipe.
Just trying to replace everything that is alive and vital with desolation and ashes. So that's what they're about.
When you have a good look at
This is a very low fantasy kill team, and I actually
Okay.
like that a lot. Apart from the leader, because I think he's like casting some sort of spell.
Yeah.
Tyranid kill team is gonna have big bugs, so warriors, lictor, raveners, hive guard. I would like that actually. That'd make a lot more sense than just having like a swarm of like Griblies or like 9 Gene Stealers. You know, because you can already run that.
Mm-hmm.
Smackinger says Militarum Traitoris with a trademark right after that, so maybe that's the official name.
Almost the economy of chaos, right?
Yep.
So the way that like all the different bits of chaos fit together and trade with each other and things like that. So even in things like the Dominion box set, where you've got things like the
My favorite thing about Age of Sigmar as a setting is the fact that it feels like the vast majority of like people living in like that Age of Sigmar world are all like under the sway of chaos, or are all like active like chaos worshippers.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, whereas like with the Imperium, it's like, oh well, almost everybody in the Imperium is like a human who lives under, you know, the Imperium. Whereas this, it's like, if you're a Stormcast Eternal or you like worship Sigmar, like you're in the minority.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to give a big shout out to the sort of the spears and sort of polearm weapons, which have got sort of.
Yeah, there is a lot of farm equipment on this team.
Simultaneously, a bit like
Just farmers.
It's just, it's a simple life. You wouldn't understand.
on them as well are quite reminiscent of like a bull ring almost.
Oh
through the-
yes, okay.
through the nose. That's what I'm getting from it.
Yeah, if any team gets an advanced infiltration tactic or anything like that, I would hope it would be the infiltrators.
Warriors.
Fruit of their
Like, there definitely I feel like that's a missed opportunity if there's no warriors.
I love it.
So I feel like those
Yeah.
are kind of the most like diverse,
Absolutely.
interesting models
Yeah.
that they have.
What can you
So,
tell us about that?
so we'll have more information about exactly.
I would also want there to be like, I would want new Tyranid
This is the
like
biggest
bespoke
thing
sculpts
the launch, basically.
in there, you know, because like the Hive Fleet,
Not just about
the Tyranids in a Hive Fleet, they're like supposed to be like evolving and stuff, you know, to
entering, like an exciting new space. So in the
to
same
like
way
get
we've done
the jump on their opponents basically,
in
Yeah.
and just become like an ever increasingly more perfect like war machine basically.
same sort of idea,
Yeah.
like
So I would like to see something like that reflected in the kill team,
jungle, you
because I'm not sure if they've really captured that in 40k.
weird, creepy forest
Mhm.
somewhere in the realm of beasts. We'll see some of those things popping up. So it's just a really exciting time, basically. So like the main.
Why do Warcry models never have shoes?
A thing, lots of
There's hard times.
Well,
Actually, only 2 of them don't have shoes here.
As well, Warcry is now going to be less about just about being for chaos, and it's now for all the factions of the mortal realms.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's show one more thing that which is perhaps related. to
whoa!
who on
That's not a Warcry model, is it? Oh, I guess it is.
Might be my favorite.
Which
How did they not kick it off with this?
Oh wow.
This is
Yeah,
the coolest model of the whole thing. Why are we staring at farmers' bare feet?
It's not just a human
GW a little
form,
sus for that.
an impressive kind of centerpiece
Sussy.
in its own right. He's got 4 arms and 4 weird horse legs. He is he's
an octo-limbed monstrosity, isn't
octo-limbed.
he?
Yeah. So
This dude
is
looks
a
so
Chaos
cool.
monster hero
Yeah.
character. So as we
He's
saw
like a
from
gladiator
the previous video,
centaur.
there will be models that are
That's got to be a
available
40 mil. At
Oh,
least.
for sure. For sure.
This guy is a Chaos ally, basically, so you can put him into your alongside.
Does Warcry have like a commanders
Chaos
expansion? Is that
I
a thing?
don't think so, but they have like larger models like this in the game.
Well, he's got that kind of
Okay.
bullish look to him.
They do have an expansion.
But he also fits in with kind of
It might actually be like a Commander's type expansion, but it includes like models like this. It's not just like,
play Age of Sigmar and you've got
you know,
some
Commanders.
orders or something like that. He also fits
Yeah.
in quite nicely with them, and he's got similar sort of aesthetic there with the kind of chaos plates and armor and stuff like that. So just a really cool model first and foremost. But
How can I proxy this guy in 40k? Demon Prince.
You may have spotted something off of the rumor engine.
I think Demon Princes are a bit bigger than this guy.
I don't think so, actually.
Sort of black and white and from an obtuse angle.
Demon Princes are huge, aren't they?
Belongs to an entirely
They're not that big. Like Be'lakor is huge, but like the smaller one, I don't know. They just released a new Demon Prince too, so I don't know what size base he's on.
and then even his tail.
Like Bloodletters, Great Unclean Ones, and the Keepers of Secrets and the Changers or whatever the Zeech ones are. Those are significantly larger than like Demon Princes. Demon Princes, I think, are on the same size base as like a Redemptor Dreadnought. So they're not really that big.
It fits together. Very, very chaos, but I think a painter's dream. I would not be surprised if we saw this model pop up in a few Golden
It
Demons.
feels like the one
Feels
that,
like a Golden
that,
Demon,
that might
doesn't it?
make it, doesn't it? So really exciting to know that this is going to be available to Warcry, but also a delight for the followers of Chaos in Age of Sigmar as well.
So I mean, on the topic of the Phobos Marines,
Yeah.
it seems like they're definitely like they're a shooty team, which would make them the first. So like if Legion
A whole bunch of
is like a melee elite team, then I guess this would be like the first like shooty elite bespoke team. So I'm curious in how much, you know, how much stronger that's going to be, like comparatively. I mean, it's not like those models have a lot of AP, like armor piercing in the base game, like in 40k and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I'm
Yeah,
curious.
I don't know. The team doesn't have any sort of like plasma weapons or like anything. Like they all just have like your bolt carbines. I didn't see anything in there that looked like plasma. So I mean, you say they're a shooting team. I don't know how good they are gonna be at shooting
Oh.
without like any sort of hard hitting like specialized weapon. They'll have to make up for it with like maybe they have like a ploy or something that like buffs their shooting army wide. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, maybe.
So here they all are again. Yeah, they've all got the infiltrator bolt carbines.
God, that Bulgrin.
Yeah.
Ogre
The
or
guy
whatever.
with the servo
Good.
skull looked pretty cool. That's just because servo
Okay.
skulls are cool.
Yeah, there's only one guy I see on there with a knife. So not sure, and he didn't have a reaver head, so
Clear of the enemy, and the rules for these will appear in the forthcoming Defense of the North book, which is not that far away anymore.
Yeah, no old world. Of course not no old world. They're not gonna show. They're not gonna announce that in a live stream for like the skirmish games. Yeah, I don't expect old world to be out for probably like 2 to 3 years.
Yeah, then we've got new
Hmm.
friend, new setting on its way for Warcry.
Wow.
Yeah.
In the
So I mean, I think that's pretty much all.
And there are some
Yeah,
It
that's
seems like
it
they're
basically. Yeah.
in Marshall and
Wow.
Warriors of Hashut. So if you like cloven hooves and chaos,
Yeah.
there's more stuff on the way to scratch that itch. But also just
So I mean, we got our kill team out of the way early.
Yeah.
Excited about that though. That's
Yeah, new box
it's
set.
cool to see. I mean, we
Trade-
all knew it.
Traitor Guard look
but,
cool.
Yeah. Traitor Guard look awesome. Phobos, I'm not, you know,
I'm not sold on them.
I'm not 100% sold on them. I feel like a lot of people are really going to be there for the Traitor Guard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Um,
The Dark Tide
but
hype is real.
yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna give Chad a few more questions or a few more minutes here just to like ask some questions, I guess. If you guys have any. Give me a roadmap. I don't think we're gonna get a roadmap specifically for Kill Team.
Well, we already did get one when the new game came out, but
Oh
we're
yeah.
kind of this is like the end of it.
Yeah. So maybe we'll see one soon. Wonder how many Marines will be on the roster. Yeah, that's a good question, Cole. That is a good question.
It's
It'll,
going to be
it'll
six.
probably be it'll probably be 6. I don't know. I just don't think. How do you feel about elite teams after seeing that? After seeing that team is going to be the next one coming out. Do you think that they're going to be able to like change it? Because I'm looking at them and it's like they have bolt guns. Shane, that's it.
Well, shooting is a lot better in this game than melee.
That is
So
true.
maybe an elite shooting team will be able to compete a little bit better than Legion does right now. So I don't know.
Yeah. Mm-mm-mm. I want to use the Centaur as a horseman of pestilence demon prince with my plague marines. Yeah, that could work. I don't know if they're gonna get like chapter specific rules, Cole, unfortunately.
Not at least in that box. Maybe like later, everybody will, but
Yeah.
they would have mentioned that.
Well, all right. I guess that about does it, guys. So, thanks for tuning in and hanging out with us. It was a pleasure. Uh, hope to see you all.